Principles of design. In this image, we can see the symmetrical balance from here, emphasis through textures on the roof and the repetition in the windows. If we talk about the EODs, we can find the dots here and the lines are here. We can find a different shapes here, which is square here. We can find the texture. We can see a central form also, and the positive or negative space as well. So coming to next, we can find the asymmetrical balance from here. I can see contrast through texture here and here as well. I can find the repetition on these lines as well. In this picture, I can find a symmetrical balance if I divide the picture from here. Emphasis through colors on these paintings and the black sofa as well. I can find the texture on the roof and the floor and the side wall as well. We can see the contrast through color here as well, and these vibrant pillows as well. Here in the picture, I can find the asymmetrical balance. From here, I can see the emphasis through texture on the wall. I can see the texture on the floor and the wall as well. We can see the repetition here, and we can see the repetition in the sitting as well. Here in the picture from Renaissance, I can see the emphasis through texture. There is asymmetrical balance here. There is color contrast, which is this white and the black color as well. Moving ahead, I can see a good movement here. I can see a rhythm in these kind of shapes here. I can see the repetition in the lines and the sitting arrangement and this view as well. And I can see the asymmetrical balance. If I cut like this, so I can find the asymmetrical balance in this picture as well. There is texture on the wall and the sitting area as well. Coming to this image, I can see the movement here, and I can see the movement this way as well. I can see the texture clearly. I can see the repetition of blocks and the lines as well, and texture is pretty much evident here. Coming to this picture, I can find asymmetrical balance here. I can see the emphasis through color with this picture, and I can see the texture here as well and the here as well. Moving ahead, from the design cube, I can find a asymmetrical balance in this picture. I can see the repetition of these lines and the drawers as well. I can see emphasis through color because this black color is the focus of this picture. We can see the texture on the floor, and we can find some kind of movement this way, either this side or this side as well. Moving ahead, in this picture, I can see the asymmetrical balance. We can see the contrast with this blue color as well. We can see the scale as like we have the large curtains here, and we can find the texture on this rug as well, and the find of these kind of packaging. So in the next image, we can see the asymmetrical balance from here. We can see the rhythm in this as well and this as well. We can see the color contrast, which is like the dark and the light one, and we can see a rhythm in the stable shape also, and we can see the repetition here and here as well. In this picture, we can see the emphasis through colors here as well, and on this TV screen as well. We can find the texture here and the walls as well. We can find an asymmetrical balance if I divide the picture from the center. In this picture, I can clearly see the contrast through the scale because there's large lights things. We can see the movement going inside. We can see the repetition of the sitting arrangement and this kind of thing. We can find the texture also, and there is a clear symmetrical balance in this picture from here. Moving ahead, in this modern picture, this plant is giving a emphasis, and the repetition of these blocks and these lines, there is a good texture in this, and through these lights we can see some kind of movement also. Moving ahead, in this picture, contrast through scale we can see in this large jula as well, whatever. And the repetition we can find here. We can see the symmetrical balance also, and moving ahead, we can see the emphasis here with this red sofa and the asymmetrical balance is also there. Contrast with this black and the red shade and these bright pictures also, we can see the texture on the rug as well, and these blinds also. So moving ahead in this picture, I can find the emphasis on this large table and this large window on the both side, and I can find a asymmetrical balance if I divide the picture like this. I can see the contrast in the this shape also, and I can see the texture on the rug as well. Coming to this picture, we can see the emphasis on this chair and this painting also. There is asymmetrical balance if we divide the picture from the center. There is texture in the chair also, in the floor as well. In this picture we can see emphasis through color with this yellow chair. We can see the texture on the roof, we can see the texture on the rug, and we can find a asymmetrical balance if we divide the picture this way. We can see the contrast through scale with this large sofa also, and we can find some kind of movement in this way. So moving ahead in this picture, and we can find a good texture here. We can see the emphasis goes on these bright pictures frame, and we can find the repetition in these lines in the sitting and this texture frame as well. So here we are done with this.